As you can see, we have the kick in, kick out, kick sub, and a comp track that was printed from Superior. Now, in addition to this, I have two parallel tracks. I also have two parallel tracks on the snare. Now, the first one is just another parallel compression, and then one is what I call the smack, and I'll get into that in a second. So let me dive in, show you the kick in. So there you can see, gives you the beater attack, pretty punchy. Now let's go to the kick out. That does have a decent amount of attack to the out, but you can tell it's a little bit longer. You get a little bit more of the room sound. Now let's go to the sub. For this, I would recommend anyone listening listen to it on either headphones like this or a larger system where you can actually hear the bass response. Now let's look at the comp track. Very kind of leveled out. Now let's go to the kick crush. Now I'm doing a lot of compression on this parallel compression track, so you might wonder, why do I have two different compressions? This one is pushed a little bit harder, and the idea is you want to push it to the point where it doesn't really sound good on its own, but then when you blend it in, it's going to level out that kick sound more. You're going to hear it better in the mix. It's just going to make it more consistent sounding. So let's hear that on its own. So it's a lot like this kick comp track, only even more compressed. You can hear that length of the kick more. Now with the kick smack, all I do here is it's a parallel that hones in on the high frequencies. So I'm high passing all the way up to nearly 500 hertz, so you're not going to hear any weight, any sub out of it. It's just that smacky sound from the beater attack. Let's hear that on its own. Now on its own, it sounds very unimpressive. It doesn't really sound like much, but what that's going to do is make that kick attack more present in the mix so that you don't lose it no matter what speaker system you're on.